Yo, 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 what's up, family? Another day, man. Rise and shine. It's me, your boy Korbin Brown. I'm back, for another week, another time to get my word, my perspective, share my insights, man. Yeah, how y'all feeling today, man? It's Sunday, May 25th. Um a lot going on in the city, a lot going on everywhere, but I decided to be a little to myself today, to really be like a hermit crab. I ain't went too much. I haven't went anywhere today really besides to drop my daughter off back to her mother. But really I just been wanting to just spend some time with myself. I've been called to just do that a lot lately, you know. I've been wanting to move, I've been wanting to plan things, put a lot of things into action, but I've been really called to just rest. Yeah. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, man. A lot of times the world can try to make you or force you to believe that you got to get up and go, get up and work so hard every single day, but that's really not how life is meant to be. That's not how my life is meant to be. You feel me? I love to work. I love to grind. I've been doing it forever since before I was 18, before I was a legal grown adult. I've been getting that work in. I've been hustling. I've been going to chase a dollar. But at this point in my life, I understand the power that I got inside of me, that power to be able to attract what I need, you feel me? And sometimes that power comes from stillness, you feel me? Getting that proper rest, kicking my feet up, watching my favorite show, maybe doing a crossword puzzle, doing the things that really just interest me though, but not having to force anything. When my mind feels like I've tried it all, I've done everything possible, and I still am not getting the exact results that I'm looking to get. It's not that I'm giving up, but I choose to let go of that wheel. You feel me? Keep my foot on the gas, but I let go of the wheel. You feel me? Let God take control of the wheel. Sometimes God tries to pull us in a new direction, but we so stuck on holding the wheel so tight and forcing ourselves to go this way that we don't give God a chance to take control. But I just got to keep my foot on the gas. My foot is always on the gas. I'm never stopping. The motion is never going to stop. I might slow down. I might take a look at what's going on around me, but I'm never gonna stop. Yeah. And I understand that I am abundant. So I'm never gonna miss out on any opportunities. I'm never gonna miss out on any money. I'm gonna be exactly where I need to be because I'm really in tune with myself. That in the voice inside of me. You feel me? When I'm told to rest, I rest. And it hasn't always been that easy for me. I'm saying it now, but it has not always been that easy for me. I have been years stuck in the cycle of I know I feel tired. I know I feel un un well not a yeah uneasy. I know I feel a need to not do so much. I know everybody else is calling me saying, "Are you popping out? You trying to go here? You trying to do this?" And I'm just like, I don't feel like it, but I don't want to be stuck here in the house. I feel like I should go out. Nah, I'm at a point now, I'm listening to that inner voice all the way. I'm so confident in myself. I'm so confident and okay with just being alone sometimes. I'm so confident in just the vision that I have for myself that I understand that the present moments, the present things that are happening, it's all right. It's all right if I miss a couple get-togethers. It's all right if I'm not outside for a few holidays. You feel me? I don't even celebrate most of these holidays anyway. But I'm really just so focused and locked in with my mission, with what I seen for myself, that I don't got time to be worried about what nobody else is doing. I don't got time to be worried about the world's time. I'm not moving on the world's calendar, time, clock, none of that. I'm moving on God's time, man. I'm moving on God's time. God's time is totally different than man's time. Man tells you need to get up, work a 9 to 5, get up, no matter how you feeling, go to work, be gone for the whole day, get off, spend a few hours with your children, then go get some, maybe talk to your spouse or your partner or whoever for a few hours, and then go to sleep and repeat that cycle Monday through Friday and maybe even Saturday. What kind of world is that to live in though? Not the world I want to live in. I sketched myself out of that. They tried to trap me in the military. Nah, get me out of here. They tried to trap me in the way I started business with thinking I had to work. And don't let me get it don't get it twisted. I mean, You do gotta work, work, work. You do gotta put that work in. Cause ain't nothing gonna happen in this business world if you don't start to put your foot on the pedal and get things going. But once you get it going, once you got that motion, now you gotta give God the will to steer. You feel me? And I'm like I said, I took my way of I took my mindset and I changed it. My perspective of the world is no longer the same, man. I do not see the world the way that the rest of the world, or a lot of the world sees it. Some people understand. Some people I meet on my journey and they understand what I got going on. They understand, well, they might not understand what I got going on, but they understand how life is. It is not the same for every single person. Everybody's path is different. So to question my path and tell me I'm doing it wrong, you wrong for that. Because you don't know my path. I don't know your path. We all got our own calling. And I trust in my calling. So you should trust in your calling. And I'm gonna support you in whatever ways you decide to go forward. Whatever the ways that you decide to move forward. Yeah, man. Since a youngin', when we young, when we children, we know what we want. We know what we want in life. But we get sidetracked. We get sidetracked from a lot of things. The people telling us to go here, go there. But we know what we want in life. We know what makes us feel good. We know when we want to chill. We know when we want to stay a little distant from others. But the world tries to force us out here. Go out there, go play, go socialize, go try this out, try that. And it's good to try different things out. But once you figure out what really suits you, what really fits you, go with that. And it's gonna change over time. Some things might suit you for a season. You feel me? Some things might suit you for a couple years. Then you might figure different ways of living out for yourself. Yeah, man. At one point, I might have wanted to live in a condo in the middle of the city, surrounded by all the popping clubs, all the popping bars, where everybody's linking up at. This point in my life, give me a compound on the outskirts of the city where I got 20 plus acres of land, growing my own fruits and vegetables, where I got my own source of solar energy coming in, my own fresh water, and enough space to be able to put my family, and not even just my immediate family, like my children or my lady, but like my mother, my aunties. I want to put the whole family out there if we can. You feel me? And if not, this is still gonna be the meeting spot where people can come have gathering. We can have that family reunion. We can do whatever here. I don't got to be where everybody at. But that's me. That might not be you. But it took me time to understand who I truly was and be all the way comfortable with that. It's very important to understand who you really are. Who you really are, man. Like I said, don't get so caught up in the world's timing and the world's plans that you overlook God's timing in the plans that He has for you. The plans that you've seen for yourself. Yeah, man, I'm a dreamer. I had dreams every night. I might not always remember them, but I had dreams every night, man. They're so vivid to me. And it's not saying that the dreams I have at night are what pushes me to tell me, okay, well, this is what you should be doing. But I'm saying that in the essence of I have visions for myself, whether I'm awake or I'm asleep. I see things. I see a life for me. And I'm going to always go towards that. I'm going to always work towards that. Whether that work looks like me having to do 12 hours of computer work, 12 hours of physical work, or 12 hours of resting work. Whatever it is, whatever's going to get me closer to my goal, man. But having the ability to listen to my mind and my body and give it what it needs at that moment, man. You got a plant. The plant needs soil, sunlight, and water to grow. But too much of any of those, too much soil, too much sunlight. Well, I can't tell you too much soil. But too much sunlight, too much water, gonna kill the plant. You could drown the plant with too much water. Too much sunlight could burn the plant. You feel me? Sometimes the plant just needs time to just be in the place, in the space. You know? And sometimes that's what you need for yourself, just to be. Be in an environment that aids to your growth. That don't always include being around a lot of people. Sometimes you do need to be around some people though, because you are able to grow and get help when you are around loving communities, people who really love you and support you in your growth. If you're not around communities or environments like that, get away. Cause it's only gonna keep you where you at, or even bring you further down. Yeah, man. But you in life, it's really a journey though. You have to be able to go through that process of not knowing to realizing you don't know, being okay with not knowing, and then being able to live off of what you figured out. Being able to make the next best decision off of what life has shown you so far. Because like I said, things change. Your perspective will change. Of course, you want to always have a higher level of perspective at different points of your life, but it will change. And be okay with that, man. Yeah, man. Don't settle for mediocre. Don't settle for what you've been doing forever. Be looking for growth. Be looking for ways to become a better version of yourself. Appreciate the ones in your community, the ones around you who you see, who are able to support you in your growth, who are able to show you love and aid to your growth. And really just take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself first, man. Release what no longer serves you and recharge yourself, man. Every day. Every day. Stay disciplined. Stay consistent. Be you, man. Be you. Be true. And always come back the next day to push yourself forward, man. But love y'all, man. Peace. Rise and shine.